Hey guys, Mystic Frost here. So we have just finished the download for Duel Links to get us into the new world. So we are going to try and play. Update is required. Wonderful. So we are doing the update, as you can see here. We are going to just play the game and see what happens. I've got an idea of what deck I want to build. Took place in 2020. Is that 3 billion? No, ooh, incorrect. I don't like these quizzes anyway. So, Links has just came out. Vrains World has been released. So, obviously we haven't unlocked anything. It's doing the update now. So, we are going to unlock the new world. I've put, normally as a whole, I'm a free-to-play player. But I've put a little bit of money into the game so I can pick up 3 copies of the structure deck. I'm literally picking that up for 3 copies of Microcoder and only 1 copy of Encode Talker. Microcoder is a key part of the Code Talker deck, and I think it is really important. Now, a lot of people are going to be playing Salamangreat. I do believe that's going to be the better Link deck that's going to be available. However, I never go for top tier decks. Yes, I am currently playing Black Rose at the moment, but I built that before the skill got updated and before it became top tier, and then it just happened it got good. So here we go, world release, beautiful. Now, we're not live, however, this is going to be purely unedited, so I don't edit my videos, I don't do anything like that. So let's get in here, let's see what we do. So, all exciting. All new main box, number 42 is here, that's great. Yeah. So, wonderful. So, normal summon a fire monster 5 times. Okay. So, what we will do now is we will let's go into our deck. We will just empty this out because nobody cares. We will filter for the fire type monsters, so we can normal summon fire type monsters 5 times. Okay, so if we also sort this out by attack and then filter 4 stars. So now this will give us all of our best 4-star monsters that we can just summon in attack mode. And yeah, so here we go, like 1900. Wonderful. I've only got 2 of him, so we'll chuck 2 of him in. He's 1900 fire type. 1900 fire type. So, chuck in some of him. Some volcanic slices, cool. And then under favourites, I've got some tech choices under favourites. So, chuck in the 2 Book of Moon I've got. Chuck in the 3 Karma Cuts, and we will save that. I'm not going to duel against an NPC, I'm going to take this straight to the gate, but on that notion actually, if I just filter this a little bit more, and we go to fire types, and we go to 5 and 6 star, just because the NPCs are not going to destroy our monsters, because they won't be able to. So what we'll do here is we'll just chuck these 3 out, and we will chuck in some 1 sacrifice monsters. Don't think it really matters what ones, but see if there's any in here I prefer to the others. I've got 11 monarchs, so let's stick him in. When in defense positions, sure, we'll go with some dinosaurs. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to the gate, we'll duel against a level 10 NPC, because we'll save the world. Things, we'll grind some gems that way. Very nice. I have literally ground out all the gems I can grind against on all existing characters. All my characters are max level now, so gem resources going to be an issue. But I've got 9,999 plus a load more sitting in the bank, so we should be okay for this opening. Like I said, I've put a bit of money into the game so I can buy 3 of the structure decks. I am going for the Code Talker decks, just because I think that's going to be the more fun one to play. And then, but Salamangreat, I do believe, is going to be the is going to be the more competitive deck out of the two, hands down. I believe, just because it is a more complete deck already. They have a lot of Salamangreat cards coming out in the box, to the point where I am fairly sure it is a completed deck. I don't think there's that much more in there for them today. Maybe there'd be a couple more link monsters for them to come out, but between that and the casual, it will be absolutely fine. So now we are literally just waiting to draw 2 of those sacrifice monsters I added, because this is what I was worried about. It is a case of they can't beat our field, so as such we're just wasting time. So there's one wonderful Volcanic, just discarded that. Just get rid of its wing Karibo so it can take damage when we do want to destroy him. We'll tribute for that. So one more tribute and then we are done. That would be 5 fire monsters summoned, and that should unlock the world. Like I said, this is completely unedited. I am going for ideally an hour. I'm going to record a bunch of these back to back, but I'm going to break them down into hour intervals just so I can get them uploaded as well. But because these are unedited and just pure, there might be a couple of awkward silences and whatnot, so I do apologise for that if that's not your thing. I don't think that's anybody's thing, but there you go. But we'll see how it goes. You'll see me come alive a little bit more in the box opening, just because I've got an idea of what I want to pull. Main card I want to pull from the box opening is Sign Up Mining, which is a UR. So it is a case of once that is pulled, I will be resetting because I want 3 Sign Up Minings. Okay, so that is 5. So let's just finish trading off here. Boosh. Okay. Now what should be that I misunderstood, and it should be summon pyro monsters or some shit like that. Oh, also, if you're here from TikTok, thank you for following the link and whatnot. There we go. Normal summon 5 fire monsters. Into the vrains we go. I've also completed all the world missions as well, so my main account is pretty much done as far as it can go, apart from unlocking skills. So this is exciting for me. I've got whole new world quests, I've got new characters to level up. This is an exciting time. I've never watched the Vrains anime. I don't know that much about it. I play the TCG. I play Math Mech currently. That's my go-to deck at the moment. There we go, Vrains. Oh, so we start with Soul Burner. Okay. That's different, right? Linking with Soul Burner. Normally in every other world, you start with the protagonist. If what I know about Brave Battler. Cool. I have no idea who that is. But yeah, I believe Soul Burner was the Seto Kaiba character, like the rival that's friendly. So that's very interesting that we start with him. Yeah, and he's the Salamangreat guy. I believe he also does the Dragon Links, I think. Or was that somebody else? Somebody plays Dragon Links quite a lot. But still, no, we don't want to read that. We know how to do that. No world I did. Let's just get rid of that. Oh yeah, I forgot that we've got these. Ooh, very nice. So let's claim these now. So there's a UR ticket. There's Cyverse Wizard, Backup Secretary, Decode Talker. No, sorry, that one's just Code Talker. We will close that for now. Character unlock. We have a map. We have that. And we have skill ticket. So I'm going to save that skill ticket for when we get Matey Boy, because it's the other gentleman who is perform 10 links. Someone's for new extra deck slot. Oh, that's beautiful. Win 6 duels, summon 4 monsters in 1 duel, complete. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go to the shop. So this first episode may be more of a pack opening than what people would like, but I don't know, maybe people like the pack openings a bit better than just general play. Also, I've put a little bit of money in so we can buy 3 copies of this, so I don't believe this will show any private information. Shows my address. Okay, cool. Whoops. Oh well. I don't think anybody here is stalkery enough to come and follow my address yet, so that's cool. Okay, so I've got no prismatics and nothing glossy, but we're literally opening for 3 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these, and 2 of these maybe. That could be good. No, I don't want copy cards to a deck. And then $5.99 purchase. I'll see if I can blank out the address at some point, just because I don't think my girlfriend would be, sorry, my fiance would be happy if that was out there. Oh, beautiful! That's what I like to see. Yes. Okay, I love getting the prismatics. Okay, no, we don't want to copy that into a deck. I'm pretty sure I just clicked no. And then last time, for the 3rd and final copy, and my Steam wallet still has £4 in it, so that's cool. That's £4 I could potentially use on something else. Skip that. Is that glossy? Yeah, that's glossy. So no prismatic, but we've got glossy and Code Talker, so that's cool. We will go with that. Okay. And now must buy. Oh, of course now it occurs. Right, oh yeah, we get 10 free pulls, don't we? And a UR. Okay, that's real good, because we'll go through these and then I'll show you what we're looking for. Link Bumper. Never even heard of that guy. So let's read this together. So once per turn, at the end of the damage step, if your monster this card points to attacked an opponent's link monster, you can activate this effect. The monster that attacked gains 1 additional attack on an opponent's link monster during the battle phase. Not that great, in all honesty. 3 strikes barrier. If your opponent controls exactly 3 cards activate when this effect, your monster cannot be destroyed. This turn you take no battle damage. This turn each time your monster inflicts battle damage. Yep, cool. Cosmic Compass. When this card's normal summoned, you can special summon a number of compass tokens up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. So that could be a really cheesy way of getting some links out. So that's quite cool. Solomon Great. Link Inferior Filter. You can special summon this card from your hand to a zone a link monster points to. You can only special summon this once per turn that way. That's really good, because with Microcoder you can link from your hand. And then there's an SR card in this box called Lady Debug. And when she summons, she searches a level 3 or lower Cyverse monster. So if you have Lady Debug and say this card, or Lady Debug and Microcoder, that gets you into Decode Talker straight away through link climbing. Because you would summon the Lady Debug, search the other one, what you don't already have, and then link Lady Debug and Microcoder from your hand to Code Talker, and then use link Infofiller, Infoflyer, whatever it's called, to the zone it points to, and then that you can link climb to a link 3 at that stage. So that's really good. The World Chalice stuff has the majority of their links, I believe, so that's quite cool. Space Insulator. So this is just 2 monsters, doesn't have to be Cyverse. And monsters this card points to lose 800 attack and defense. When a Cyberverse type link monster is link summoned to your field, while this card's in the graveyard, except for the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card to an area that monster points to. Okay, so that's quite cool. Again, that can help you link climb. Oh, Deco Tocker. We pulled the Deco Tocker, and that was a glossy Deco Tocker as well. Fantastic. We got that out of our 10 free gems. That is a definite one of in the deck. Well, it's still early days. That might be a 2 of, because that is kind of like your substitute boss monster. But that is amazing. Okay, so you can reveal this card from your hand and target one level 4 Cyberverse monster in your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand to a zone a linked link monster you control points to. And if you do, return the targeted monster to your hand. Oh, that's even better, because if you've got level 4 in your graveyard and you've got a link monster on the field, you activate this, that he special summons to a zone where that link monster points to, and then that level 4 comes back to your hand. And because that's a special summon, you can then normal summon that level 4 and go into another link monster. So that is really good. Oh wow, 3 links in 1 pack. This card is not good. Anybody playing this, do better, to put it simply. Space Insulator. Link Disciple is a good card. This is run in the TCG Mathmech strategy. I don't personally run this strategy, but it is good. It will be even better when you get Link Devotee as well. But to begin with, pretty decent Link one. Oh, we've got some Karibos. Are we going to get... Yeah, we got buffed. If only your opponent controls a monster in the extra monster zone, get special summon this card from your hand. Contribute its card, shuffle all monsters from the extra monster zones into the deck. You also cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. Okay. That's got something, I suppose. Cyverse White Hat. Now, he looks cool. That looks like Seto Kaiba in the Western days. That looks amazing. And he's what, 3/6, so 1 sacrifice monster, 1800. If you control 2 or more monsters with the same type, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Cyverse White Hat once per turn this way. If this card sent to the graveyard as link material, you can make all monsters your opponent control lose 1,000. That is amazing, because obviously the majority of the link decks are all going to be Cyverse monsters at this stage. So you're going to have 2 Cyverse monsters on the field, and then boom, special summon him, you link him away, and then all your opponent's monsters lose 1,000. That's fantastic for an OTK strategy. Oh, cute little plant. And then pack 9 here, 3 of a kind, who cares? Bushfire Knight. Yeah. That was something to do with Salaman, great. Middle card's glossy, so that's cool. If this card's normal special summoned, you can you control no link monsters, you can special summon one token. You can only activate the effect once per turn. For link monster you control as attacked, you can banish this card from your graveyard, and that link monster special summon tokens up to the link monsters your opponent controls. Don't think that would see play. And there's Link Disciple again. Okay, so from the 10, that is wonderful, and let's get our guaranteed. Oh, we got the Kaiju. Okay, that is quite good, because obviously link monsters cannot be flipped, so that's good, and that's an extra Kaiju. So what we're going to do here is we're going to quickly go through what it is we're after. I wouldn't mind pulling 1 or 2 of these just because I do like that Magician, but I'm not going to chase after it. As soon as I pull this, I'm resetting the box because I want 3 of them. Pot of Duality has some applications, but not yet. So again, I'm not going to go mad chasing after this. I'm not going to hold off for it, because this is good in Altergeist. And Altergeist just not in Duel Links yet. They're missing so much. And for the decks I'm looking to play, being knocked out of special summoning for the turn just shuts down so many things I would want to do. I wouldn't mind pulling this, assuming we'll pull all of the SRs as we dig for side net mining. But yeah, I wouldn't mind pulling this. This isn't necessarily for the Deco Tocker deck, but Lady Debug is one I'm on about. When this card's normal special summoned, you can add a level 3 or lower Cyverse monster from deck to your hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. So that's wonderful. This is also a very good quick play card. It is you give up a Cyverse monster on your side field and then target one card on the field and destroy it, which, great. Your Dark Magician players are going to be playing Eternal Soul, which again, wonderful. All your World Chalice stuff, which again, I don't believe is going to be massively... As a deck itself, it works, but is anyone going to put in that time to play it? Who knows? And we've got this dude. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you contribute one monster that this card points to, especially summon that destroyed monster. Okay, that's good, because it points to your opponent as well. You contribute a monster that it points to on their side. So you can destroy, say, a card over here, and then if your opponent has a monster in this zone as well, you can then tribute that monster to special summon that one back. So that's quite cool. I don't know if that will see much play, but 2400, link 3, possible. All of these ones I don't believe are going to see play, like the it's 2 Earth monsters and all Earth monsters gain, and wind loses, there's fire gains, water loses. Defender Labyrinth's just not going to see play. See Salamander great cards, there's loads of them. World Chalice. Rom Claudia. Okay. When this card's normal summoned, you can target one Cyverse type monster in your graveyard except for one of this name and add it to your hand. If this card's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one level 4 low Cyverse monster from your deck. Okay, again, that's great because if you've already got Microcoder in your graveyard, you can summon this, add Microcoder back from your deck to hand, and there's the link too. Or you can leave this on the field as an 1800 beta, and when it gets destroyed, you can special summon Lady Debug, which then searches. So that I can see possibly going in my deck. When a Cyverse type monster is normal summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's quite cool. You can only use the effect of this once per turn, and when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon one stag token. Okay, that's got some use, I'm sure. Link Bumper. Okay, we'll have a look at the links better as we pull them. He looks cool. Recovery Sorcerer, not sure. Space Penta Stag's quite a old school, pretty decent monster now. So let's didn't mean to come out there. Let's start pulling. Let's start opening some packs. This video's 22 minutes in already, and we'll see what we get. So like I said, I'm going for 3 copies of Cyverse Mining. I'm just going to skip. I hope that's okay for people, just to see what we get. So Lady Debug straight away. That is amazing, wonderful. There's that dude. We've got 2 copies of him. The Calculator. Bit Rooper. No idea what you do. You can send one level 2 monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Sign that refresh. See, we've got Ram Claudia, so that's cool. And we've got a Pentastag. So I'm going to just fire open a couple of packs, and then we'll open some packs a bit slower, just so people can see what we pull. I was thinking about playing some music, but I'm really not sure on copyright laws and what is or isn't copywriting. And since I'm recording this on my phone, speaking of which, I just need to turn that slightly. I said slightly. That would do. So yeah, I can't pull up YouTube on my phone and do copyright music or uncopyrighted music. So there's the Salman Great boss monster, which is cool. Brute Enforcer, which, you know, in the TCG is just not a great card. And same with Flame Administrator. However, I do believe I will run this in my deck for now. Especially since Black Rose is getting nerfed. Fuck. I just think it's bullshit. Heroes can run wild, but Black Rose can't. Yeah. Salaman Great Circle, and that's a key card in the Salaman Great strategy. And the Goki, which I believe is the Goki boss monster. So we're getting some decent pulls, just not the pulls we're after yet, and we're, 3,000 gems in now. Yeah, 3,000 gems in. Yeah, it's always hard when you're aiming for just one UR in the main box. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of them. Yeah, so it is hard. So, but if you look here, we pulled what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We pulled 12 SRs and 2 URs. So, you know, it's not going terrible. Oh, sign up mining. Yes. So there we go. So now we reset the box. Oh, ignore the meow, my cat is home. He's not going to be happy because the kitchen door is shut, so he is stuck in the kitchen with me. Yeah, you can hear him meowing away. Your food's up there. So my cat is very fussy, but he instead of going up for his food, he likes to be lifted up to it because he's a bit special. I can see quite a few people using this card. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, but it's definitely going to see some play just because it shuts down all types of summoning mechanisms. So just realised that you cannot see that end of the screen. So hopefully that's a little better. Wow, that's a dead 10 packs. All ours and normals. That is atrocious. We don't want to see that. That is what I call a waste of gems. Oh, Deco Talker again. Nice. So if we get down to 100 packs, that's when I'll start opening them a little slower. I'll put the Solution Magician. Wonderful. I did say I wanted a couple of them. So at most now I can only pull 2 of them. And there's Signet Cross Swipe, which is very nice. So basically, if we pull Signet Mining before 100 packs, we reset and we will go slow, go fast again. Once we hit 100 packs, I'll start opening them slower, just so people can see the pulls that we get as and when we get them. Kind of build that anticipation a little bit. Another Lady Debug, so that's good. We've got 2 of them. One more, and we've got the playset. And here now we have Eternal Souls. So nothing yet, so now we will slow it down and open them one at a time. So there's another Kaiju. I thought we was just getting the one, but now we've got 2 Kaijus. Ooh, not what I'm after. Kaiju, okay. That is a prismatic at the back. That is a prismatic Goki the Great One. So that is wonderful. So not what we're after, but it's always nice to see. Now this has got something good in it, and it is a spell card. And it's Pot of Diwali. Just because I said I didn't want it. So, yay. Okay. And here's another Link Disciple. So it's not. So this pack opening is not going as great as the last one, but hey, we'll keep going because we want that Signet Mining. So you may hear my partner just tiptoeing around the kitchen. She's trying to be quiet, bless her. But, but it's fine. She's most probably half of the views this channel gets anyway, so she can make as much noise as she wants.
Got me to sing and dance as well.
Yeah, go for it. I've already heard Chewy meowing for his food, even though his food's already out. Oh. So. But yes, so okay, that is the Wild Chalice's boss monster. And now here comes the dog as well, just because we can't all be in the kitchen without him. He is so needy, he has to come in as well.
Still making food.
Yes, you've got food out. So, right, we are 80 packs left, which means we are 100 packs into this reset, and it is not going well. Ah, there's 2 different RAM things, so I'm going to have to look into both of those. So as you can see now, we've pulled most probably 3 copies of every rare and normal in this box. Wow, this pack of 10 seems to be very underwhelming. Yeah, that was very much a dud pack. So yeah, we've got 4 copies of this dude now. That's nice. And 4 copies of him, 3 of him. So we've got a couple of play sets of the SRs as well already, so that's pretty good. This is the last 10 I can do until I have to go and tap into the box, which isn't fantastic because that means that I've spent 9,500 gems already. That's the Salmon Great Boss Monster again, which means there's now only 3 URs left in the pack, and it's going to make us go to the bottom of the pack, isn't it? It's going to make us go to the bottom of the box for this Signet Mining, because why wouldn't they? Rescue Ferret. At least this one's a little bit more bang for the buck. We've got a UR and an SR from it, so right, let's go hit up our things. I should really start from the back because that's when they get deleted first. So see how many gems I can gather back up from what I've been able to grind up. Bear in mind, all of my characters have been maxed out for a while now, so all of these gems are just from events and from PvP, so if I obviously still had characters to grind up, then this would have been yeah, so much more. But it is what it is. We've got new characters to grind, so that's good, but I'm kind of hoping we can get everything we need from the pre-existing gems, so all the gems we grind from the new characters and from the new world stages can be saved up for the next box that comes out. However, the next box, I'm going to make a bold prediction here. I'm going to predict the next box is all going to be Goki stuff, and if that's the case, I'm not touching it. There might be one SR in there which would be quite generic, which could be interesting for like any Link player, but I think the next mini box is all going to be Goki stuff. So, but yeah, we are getting there slowly. We've got 20 pages left. We're back up to 6,600 gems, so yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay, I've actually grinded more gems than what I thought I had, so that's always good. Okay, we're coming down to the last couple of pages. As you can see, some of them are just like 3 gems, 1 gem. They're not brilliant, but they're better than nothing. 3 pages left. 2, 1. Okay, so another 8,556 gems. That's not bad. I had 400 gems left, so I had 8,200 gems sitting in my bank, so that ain't too bad. Okay, first pack, Salmon Great Circle, bollocks. Okay, Signet Cross White, that's good, we'll take that. Calculator. You can hear my partner giggling in the background because she's making herself some breakfast. And she's got both the dog and cat like literally sitting at her feet staring up at her wanting ham. So it's quite funny to watch, to be fair.
It's just the way one was there and then I let the other one appear and they're both just standing there.
Both just standing there staring at you. You will give us what we want. Okay, if I don't get it in this 10 pack, I think I might start opening them one at a time just so I don't waste any gems. There's Lady Debug. I'm not sure if I already had 3 of her or not, but if not, that's the 3rd I needed. I think the bad thing is I still got to go through this box one more time after this one. So, Silent Mining, there we go, we got it. So we'll skip these last 2 packs. Wonderful. And that was the 3rd Lady Debug. Okay, let's reset the box. So we have 7,600 gems to pull 1 UR card. Let's see if we can do it. Now, given that Duel Links works off a 20 card deck, it may be a case of you only need 1 Signet Mining. 2 Signet Minings rather than 3. But I want to get 3 just in case. Just because that is such a key card in my TCG decks. Like I say, I play Mathmech, which is very similar to the Encode Talker deck. It's all about link climbing and pretty much ends on Access Code Talker. Both decks do, so yeah. And Silent Mining is a huge consistency part within that deck. So there is our 3rd and final Signet Crossfight, so that's our playset of that. I'm not sure if I'll run through them. I think I will, just because it's a quick play spell which can be searched, so that's not too bad. And it's microcoded that can search it as well, if you weren't aware of that. So we're down to 4,100 gems. And we are pulling plenty of SRs. But not Silent Mining yet. I haven't pulled the Gizmek either. I'm not sure if I... so I haven't pulled it and then I pulled it. So you can pay 1,500 life points to destroy a monster and fill that with special summon from the X deck. Also, you can only attack 1 monster this turn. You can only use the effect of each of following Gizmek once per turn. If 2 or more monsters are special summon from the extra deck or on the field, special summon this card. If this card is possession is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can banish 1 monster from your opponent's graveyard, then gain life points equal to its attack. So, I'm not going to run it in this deck, but it may come in handy later on. So, we will certainly have a look there. And that was a wasted 500 gems. Damn, we're down to 90 packs again already. So we're halfway through the box. And of course, 4 SRs. So I've got a playset of everything but Eternal Soul. And obviously I don't have a playset of any of the URs, but might get anyway. We're on the route to get what, a playset 3 of these? No, only 2 because I only opened the thingy. Oh, I spoke too soon. We just got a playset of the Kaijus, which out of everything to get a playset of is not the worst thing. So, and again another error message, so we can see more and more people logging into the game, which is causing the game to lag a little bit and to drop connection. There's another pot duality. There's our 3rd and final Decode Talker. There's our 2nd Apprentice Illusion Magician. This is our last 10 packs. And then after this, we can buy, what's that, 3 packs? Yep, that's a waste. Right, so we buy 3 packs. That's a waste. Okay, 3 packs and 1 SR. Like I said, I've still got £4 in my Steam bank, so let's just authorise that. Nope. And there's another Gogi. Okay, so we're out of gems. Can't do much more there. Has the card trader got anything new upon this release? That's new. I don't own any of that. Maybe it's not new. Maybe I've just never seen that one before. But I've got 3 cards of every card this guy's got to offer so far. Apart from the one you just saw, so that's fine. Okay, so let's crack on then. Let's do some world grinding. So win 6 duels, summon 4 monsters, and then here perform 10 link summons. So I want to build a deck. Now on Yugi, Dark Magician Yugi, sorry, Thero, Atom, whatever you want to call him, I slapped together this really raw, and to be honest with you, a really shit math back deck based on the cards we've got. I don't think I'm going to keep any of these. Let's build a deck. Let's do it. So let's go to vrains. Let's go to Soul Burner. It was very fire heavy. Okay, so what the hell? When did I get that? I don't know. Oh, it's because I've got it sorted on attack, haven't I? Oh, Jesus. Gave myself a heart attack then. Okay, so let's filter these down to the side-verse monsters to begin with. Now, is this going to be the best top tier deck? No, it's not. This is just going to be a quick little mess around deck to build with. So we want Kotaka in there. Backup Secretary. If you control side-verse monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Great, that gets us into Link 2. Side-verse Wizard. Once per turn, you can target one attack position monster, change it to defense, and if you do for the rest of that turn, monsters cannot attack, except to attack that monster. Yep, we'll go with that. There's 3 microcoders, so we'll chuck them in. Then we've got Link Slayer. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. So yeah, we'll chuck 3 of him in to begin with. Enko Toka, we will chuck in our prismatic of phase, because why not? Lady Debugs, we want 3 of them. As I want to put Flame Administrator in. I don't know if it'll be any good, but there it goes. So this monster, this card points to lose out under attack and defense. For the side-verse link monsters, link someone to your field, but this card's in the graveyard. I'm not sure if that's just going to be up to cuff, to be honest. You contribute 1 monster, then target 1 side-verse monster in your graveyard to special summon that. It's not as good as the other ram, is it? There was 2 rams, if you remember. Lockout Gardener. No. Okay, so we've got Decode Toka, so let's chuck him in. He's a link 3, so I feel he's going to be too high. This dude I wanted to put in 3 of. I want to stick in 1 of him. I feel like he could be quite fun. Let's put in Pentastag. So this is just a link 2 as well. Quick effect, you can target 1 side-verse link monster in your graveyard that was destroyed this turn, and special summon it, but as its effects negated, also destroy it during the end phase. So that will help with link climbing later on when you've got link 4s, link 5s. Salaman, great stuff. We've got here Link Disciple, Link Bumper. Once per turn at the end of the damage step, if a monster this card points to attacked the opponent's link monster, the monster can gain 1 additional attack on link monsters, so not that great. Where's the other ram? Was the other ram not a deco? Not a side-verse monster? Oh no, he's there. This guy's normal summon target 1 side-verse monster in the graveyard. Let's just stick 2 of them in, because obviously we're going to want spells and traps in here as well. You contribute 1 card that's not drawn a card, then place 1 card from your hand bottom of the deck. I'm going to put Link Disciple in as the last one, just because he's a Link 1. Right. Then if we filter spells, we put in normal and quick play, because there isn't any. So we definitely want 3 of them. I'm also going to add that to my favourites. Right, okay, so this is now where we start removing the deadweight monsters. So this is good for the special summons, so we're going to take one of them out. And then if it's got some summon target in the graveyard, add to your hand. I'm going to take out a Link Slayer, put in my 2 copies of Silent Mining. So is this going to be the best way to play this deck? Absolutely not. Traps, Dark Light, Recode Live, target 1 Link 3 Sideverse Link monster you control in your graveyard, banish it. If you do, special 1 code Dark monster from your extra deck. So Link 3s, we've got 2 Link 3s, so it'd be a case of banish one to special summon the other. Not bad. If you control no monsters in the X zone, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one of your banished code Dark monsters and special summon it. Okay, that just got better. I'm going to drop the round down to 1 and put 1 copy of that trap card in. Now, is that going to actually see proper play? I don't think so. But I think it could be quite funny. I'm assuming he's going to have no relevant skills to begin with, so that's fine, we'll play skillless. And we will. So we've got to do 10 Link summons. We can't do them all in one game, but that's fine. This is summon 4 monsters in 1 duel and win 6 duels. So if you're not overly excited about grinding, not gem grinding, but character grinding and level grinding, you know, the last part of this video and next video most probably not going to be for you, because that's all we're going to be doing. We're not going to be doing any PvP anytime soon. I want to play the game, I want to grind it, but I want to get that out there because I enjoy watching it, to be perfectly honest with you. So because I control no monsters, I can special summon him, which is great. I will set that, and I will set that. What do you do? Once per turn you can discard 2 cards and target that many spell traps on field, destroy them. I only have 1 card in my hand, so how can I still activate that? That makes no sense. Oh, it's discarded up to 2 cards. Okay. So I could discard 1 and then pop a card. So he summons that, activate your spell. So he's going to destroy my monster anyway, so I may as well play that, tribute that to pop his monster just to clear the field. We've got Lady Debug, so now we will normal summon Lady Debug. Lady Debug effect will activate, giving us microcoder. Now we will link Decode Docker. We will activate microcoders affecting the grave to add silent mining. Now I'm going to activate silent mining, which is picture card and add a level 4 or lower sideverse monster. So this is where I'm going to add this, because now I can special summon this to a zone and link monster points to. And then we can go to our boss. It's important that we should have paid attention to his link arrows first. Doesn't matter, it's diagonal anyway, so that's fine. And then what we can do here is we can battle. Hit for 23. What's this do? Target 1 Link 3 Sideverse Link monster you control or is in your graveyard, banish it, and if you do special 1 target monster. Okay, so then if we activate this, we can banish him to special summon Encode Talker instead, which should have gone in the other side. And that is game. Okay. I think that will only count as 2 Link monsters though, not 3, because that third one was a special summon. But there you just saw what that trap card is good for. So Sweet. Oh, we've got one of these campaign going. So that's always good. That's also a good point. We have a ticket. You are glossy. So again, I've grinded lots of this. So I don't have any of these, or these, and then I've also got one of these. A little disappointed that there's no new cards to grab using this. It's all the same stuff. Let's grab a glossy rainbow dragon. Just because I love the crystal beast stuff. Glossy prismatic. And then that's my third rainbow dragon. So as you can see, we've got something ticked off here, which is the summon 4 monsters. That's great. And then, yeah, that only counts 2. Okay. That's not a problem. What I'll do is I'll finish this world because I want to try and keep these to about an hour. We've got 10 minutes left on this one. So I will do the 6 victories and then we will call it at that. So I can normal summon here, activate Lady Debug to grab Link. I'm just going to call him the Link Kite because that's easiest. I'm then going to special summon Code Talker by using microcoder from the hand. Microcoder effect will activate, giving me let's take it aside that cross white because I've already got a mining. I can then special summon this, which then I can link. All monsters gain 800 attack, so it'll go up to 2k. But yeah, it's 500 each monster with points to. Player activates a card that targets a card with effect tribute 1 monster's card points to. Once per turn, if first monster in your hand buys. Okay, I'm not actually going to link climb here just yet. I'm actually just going to pass turn there. Only reason why that is because the 2300 monsters are a lot better when you have monsters that they can point to, and at the moment they don't. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to summon Lady Debug. I'm going to activate Lady Debug to get microcoder, because now I can link 3. So I'm going to go here, which I'm going to use my Code Talker as 2 materials, microcoder from my hand. Ooh, that is some fancy ass animation. We'll activate microcoder because deck thinning is deck winning. Let's grab the other sign at mining because why the hell not? And now what we'll do here is we will link 2 using the Kite and Lady Debug into 5 administrator. So now this card gains 800 from him, and also if your monster's card points to, that was a monster attack higher than it, but that's fine. I'm going to activate a sign at mining just because again deck thinning is always good. I'm going to discard that, and what shall we grab? I'm going to grab another Kite just because I can special summon the Kite and then activate this, tributing the Kite to pop his back row. He's going to activate it now, rising energy, making him 3k. Okay, if your monster this card points to battles an opponent's monster with higher attack than it, you can make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage after it. After that damage calculation, have this card or 1 monster that points to gain attack equal to that monster. Sweet. So in that case, I can swing this, activate the effect. I take no damage, and then Enko Talker gains that monster's attack and destroys this monster for 3100. This is the power of Link monsters, and I love it. I am here for it every day of the week. Oh, how dare you? Okay, that's fine. Oh, got the trap. I actually quite like that trap card. I can't play Silvest Mining now, but doesn't matter. She He's going to lose 600 here. And that ends turn. Let's activate the trap, because why the hell not? What kind of special summon there? Oh, Pentastag. Okay, so I'm going to just summon Microcader. And then I can link summon Link Disciple off him. So, and then Flame Administrator take out his monster, and then 36 to the face. Okay, so I did what? 4 link summons that game? I've no idea who he is. I'm guessing he's like just somebody who floats around because he's just an NPC in this game. He's not like a main character type dude. So I'm guessing he's like a sector security was in 5Ds. But okay, so let's get Lady Debug. Let's activate Lady Debug. Let's grab a microcoder. I think you guys are seeing my line of play here already, because we do this, and then microcoder will activate, giving me silent mining. I activate silent mining, in this case discarding off the trap card to gain the link kite, special the link kite, and end my turn with the pop on the field through the quick play spell. So and then if I did actually PvP with this deck, this would be my first board. It's not brilliant. You've only got the 1 interruption. But as you can see here, like, he thinks, oh yeah, we'll swing, which a lot of people actually do the same. Unless an open MST, they would do the same. They do their plays, expecting not to be interrupted, and just go for it. But here, again, a normal summon Lady Debug. Activate to add microcoder. Now we will summon Decode Talker. Use that as 2 materials and use microcoder. Decode will now get powered up because it's pointing at Lady Debug. We'll add the quick play pop. But no need because we've got game on the field. So there we go. Quick, easy, lemon squeezy. We like it. Let's just do level 3. Oh yeah, they give us the SR ticket again. Jaguar. So I don't really know Salmon Greats. Thankfully, I started playing the TCG as they were kind of fading out, so I haven't had to go up against them that often. But what I can tell, they combo off pretty hard. So we'll go up against this guy because he's got a chance of dropping some shit. And obviously, the cards that the NPCs, well, the name characters drop, sometimes they're the best cards for the deck, but like I said, I've got no interest in the Salaman Great deck, but we'll go for it anyway. So he summons, okay, I guess he's not really playing Salaman Great at this stage. Sure, let's silent mining. I'll discard the silent mining. Add Lady Debug. This you can special this card from me, and let's put turn this way. Okay, yeah, let's grab Lady Debug because as you can see, I've got microcoder and I've got the link kite here already. So here I will just grab the backup secretary. I will now special summon the backup secretary. I will now special summon. Ooh. Instead of attack for each card this monster points to. Okay, well let's decode using the Lady Debug and the microcoder from hand. And then we activate the effective microcoder to grab the quick play pop. We will now quick play. He's got an arrow pointing down, so we will go 1, 3, put him over here. Okay, so I can use his effect here again, stop that, gain the attack. Yeah, because you would have only lost. Let's just do this because I can. That obviously wasn't the best way of playing that turn. I think leaving Lady Debug would have been better, but oh well. Don't have to think too much about this at the moment. I'm sure the bigger people of like Duel Meta, DLE, and a couple others will get some really good deck profiles up and get some really good PvP content up. And Dad's first time, I really enjoy watching Dad's first time. He's mainly on Twitch, but he uploads some videos on YouTube, so definitely give that a watch as well. Oh, enough times. Okay, so we've done the 10 link summons. That's cool. Got that actually next lot. I'm just happy it's 10 because it was 100 synchros and 100 XEs, so they've really lowered that. Now we just need to win 2 more duels, level up to World 2, and then I will stop this video because we've just hit over the hour mark. And still will get uploaded. Woo! YouTube, fun. So, like I say, I'm going to record a bunch of these back to back. So, yeah, but I think I'm going to get an upload 1 a day, maybe 2 a day. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing this a lot. So we will special summon Link Slayer. We will normal summon Lady Debug. We will activate, grab the microcoder. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, no, that's actually, is that the, yeah. So I'm overthinking, just thinking, oh, but yeah, we can get piercing monsters, but no, I won't be able to use microcoder for that because it's not a code talker monster. So let's get code talker out there. We activate the effect microcoder. Grab silent mining. We will activate silent mining. We will discard of silent mining. So maybe the kites aren't needed as much because backup secretary does the same thing. Like backup secretary is still just a once per turn kind of deal. Sorry, well, there's only one of them. I think I'm going to go Flame Administrator here. Might be a bit stupid, but just because that power up. So now I've got TK Beta to beat over his defense and then 26 to swing directly. Because if I did it the other way, I'm sure I'd only end up with 1 monster on the field, or that still would have ended up with him, but oh well. He's activating Gemlight Fusion. Here's Gemlight Ruby. Let's activate this, let's pop Code Talker and get rid of Gem Light Ruby. Here's Claudia. So what does he do again? Adds it to my hand. Sure. So add microcoder back to the hand. Again, not all of this isn't needed. I've got game, so Decode Talker. And that's game. I think we've got to do one more to finish the world level up. Still really surprised they started us with Soul Burner and not Playmaker. That I am shocked by. But hey ho. Sworn by light. I might make a coffee after this episode though. Just perk up a little bit. It's still early here. Over in the UK, still early. It's before 10 o'clock. It's early. Okay. At we've got the 3 monsters we need for the little combo we spoke about. So we'll summon Lady Debug, and this time, because we've already got everything we need, let's grab Backup Secretary. So then I can just special summon Backup Secretary. In theory here, I won't need to link climb. I can just go straight to it using all 3. Activate the effect microcoder. So add another branch card. Contribute 1 monster's card points to draw a card. So let's play Silent Mining. Let's discard that. Let's put a so grab another microcoder. I'm not sure if I can use 2 microcoders in one turn. Let's find out. No, you can't. Okay. So I'll just set that. And with 2800, I'll swing for 950. 950. Another microcoder. So we'll summon that. And now we will sure. Okay. Get Decode Talker and Encode Talker out on the field together. Then we can add a card from deck to hand. Because it was done from the field, I can add a Sideverse monster. Let's add Sideverse Wizard, just because I haven't had him in my hand yet. And then move to battle, 28 direct. 23 direct. Or not, here's a trap card. Just because I ain't pissing them out here. Oh, I just tributed the wrong pissing monster. Fuck. Okay. I meant to tribute this one just to pop his monster. Okay, it's fine. You can have one more turn. Let's get Sideverse Wizards on the field. There you go. And that is the first level of the world done. That is all of our gems spent. And that is a very crude deck built. But we will obviously build a better deck. So if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And like I said, there'll be more videos coming, and there'll be more cross-door content coming. Thank you very much.